Hasn't rained in Glasgow in about 6 weeks, but the one day I turn my camera on it starts raining. Hi guys, this video is the follow-on from my update video, which I'm totally not filming straight after filming the update video because I wouldn't do that obviously. This part of the video is more like a haul where I can show you guys the things I picked up on my holiday to Tenerife and also what I picked up across my 2 trips to London. We all know I like to shop, I've never denied that fact. I thoroughly enjoy shopping, it's great fun, retail therapy is the best therapy. Don't judge. I shall kick off with my Tenerife holiday, and what better place to start than in duty free, because anyone that knows me will know that I cannot walk through duty free without buying something. I am an absolute nightmare for it. So the first place we stopped in Glasgow duty free was Benefit because I wanted to try Bad Gal Bang. I went for the travel size because, you know, it might have been shit and I wasn't going to buy a mascara knowing it was shit. So I thought I'd give it a bash. I heard this was like They're Real on steroids, so I thought I would try it out. I was not disappointed. Oh my god. This is what the brush looks like. Kind of like doesn't look like much when you see it, in all honesty. Obviously it's thicker at one end than it is the other, but it is so volumizing and lengthening for your lashes. Oh my god. I only use one coat of it because, well, I don't think I need any more than one coat. And it's the same sort of consistency as They're Real in the sense that if you were to apply more than one coat, you might start to get that kind of really icky, clumpy way, and I personally don't like that for my lashes. The travel size cost me about, I think, £9.70 or something in duty free. I love duty free, you always get a bargain. But I would definitely purchase the full size one in Benefit the next time that I go through. I never tend to buy things full price with Benefit, don't know why. The next place I stopped was MAC. Now, I love MAC, I know lots of people don't like MAC. I wanted an eyeshadow and I was very particular about what I wanted. This is going to be a little unorthodox for some of you, it's a bit bright. This is a satin shadow and it's called Electric Eel. I know you must be thinking, what the fuck did you buy a blue eyeshadow for? Could you have been any less subtle? There is a reason behind it. Basically, before I went on holiday, I was adamant I was buying glitter. I was like, this is my one chance to get glitter and look, cover my face in glitter and look really sparkly and festively and all exotic and stuff, because it's Glasgow, we never do anything here. So I am really big on glitter and I love blue. Now blue is a colour that I really love experimenting with, but the shadows I had were, oh, they were a bit shit, to be quite honest. I tried doing really like smoked out blue eyes and it just didn't work at all. So I thought I would try a MAC one because surely God, if it's going to be a decent shadow, it's going to be a MAC one or something else reasonably high end. So this cost me something like 13 quid, I think, in duty free, which was fine. Wore it on holiday with the blue glitter and stuff. In fact, I'll put a picture in of when I used it. I didn't use loads of it, didn't have to. And I used my Urban Decay liner in Spandex. Spandex is the blue one? Yeah. So blue glitter liner, a bit of that, and blue glitter. I looked amazing. Considering it was the first time I'd ever used this glitter, I was very impressed. But the shadow stayed put, it's got a really nice consistency to it. I said it's more like a satin finish. Really like it. Can't say I've used it since though. So that was the makeup that we bought in duty free. To be honest, we had wanted to have a lot longer to shop and just enjoy ourselves, but I made a bit of an arse of the times, being honest. The plan was to get to the airport really early, check in the luggage early, and then we could just lounge around, get a nice meal. The flight was at 3 PM, so we wanted to eat before we got on the plane. I had it all sussed. Then it turned out they couldn't check luggage in until like an hour before the flight, and we had to sit in the airport with cases for ages. Wasn't happy, couldn't go through security, couldn't shop, couldn't get lunch, what the hell. Turned out the flight was delayed by an hour, so we had a bit of time, managed to get a lunch in there. Walking through towards the gate, and it dawned on me, I don't have a book for the pool. Now in all honesty, me and my sister are not people that lie by a pool all day every day. That is just not us. We both like to get up, go out exploring, look at the local shops, go and try some local restaurants. We specifically went like bed and breakfast in the hotel for that exact reason. Although I like to go out and explore, I do like to sit by a pool maybe like 1 or 2 days and just relax, because you know this holiday was meant to be relaxing. Luckily Glasgow Airport has about approximately 50 WH Smiths, so I got a book. I picked up this book, which admittedly haven't actually read yet or opened because I didn't actually read anything on holiday, but the thought was there. This is Louise Pentland, aka, she's not called Sprinkly Glitter anymore, is she? She's just called Louise Pentland. I don't actually watch her. I don't know why I bought her book because I thought this looks like the kind of book that I would read on a holiday, aka, and no offence to anyone that likes Louise, something that's a bit mindless, don't have to think much about, easy reading. That's the sort of book that I like to read, especially on holiday. So it's called Wild Like Me. I believe it's a series. I have no idea if this is the first book in the series or not. It doesn't say. It's talking about Robin Wilde. She's an awesome single mum. She's great at her job. Blah, 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 blah. She has a secret. I will hopefully read it at some point. It does say buy one get one half price on the ticket. We did take full advantage. Steph got a book as well. It was all good. Now in terms of things that I bought in Tenerife, I didn't actually buy that much. Well, I bought a fuck ton of food. That one I can say, we ate like queens every single night. I do not know how we did not put on like 10 stone in weight. I was saying that we were walking a hell of a lot. Like, you know how you get the pedometer thing on your phone? My phone, which admittedly said a bit more than Steph's, said that we averaged 10 kilometers a day walking. I didn't have trainers with me. Not proper trainers, I had misguided platform trainers. That's not really the same thing. So yeah, you can imagine the state of my feet when I got back. Anyway, back to holiday. So while we were in Tenerife, we went on a couple of excursions. One of them was organised by the rep. We were with TUI, for anyone that was interested. We went up to Loro Park. Now some of you may not like Loro Park as it's a zoo. Again, personal opinions. It was a day out. The animals looked as though they were treated very well. Let's not say any more about it. I did pick up one little souvenir. So my sister and her husband have been to Loro Park before. They went with a massive crowd of their friends years and years ago. And they said at the time, the penguin bit was amazing. You need to go and see the penguins. I like penguins. Penguins are pretty cute. My sister fucking loves penguins. So I was like, oh, penguins are going to be cute. I was nearly crying at these penguins. They were all just so... They were kind of hopping about and just... Honestly, it was... I loved the penguins. I really, really loved the penguins. And I couldn't leave without buying a penguin. This is Roger. I called him Roger as soon as I saw him. I'm like, you look like a Roger. I don't know where I got Roger from, but he's just so cute. I don't think it actually says what kind of penguin he is. If he does, it's in Spanish, I don't know. It did tell me what kind of penguin it was, because this place had fucking every kind of penguin and stuffed toy you could... I've never seen so many penguins, oh my god. He sits on my desk and just looks at me. Sometimes I think he judges me. Yeah. Don't you, Roger? Okay, so the other excursion, which was either the day before or the day after, I can't actually remember, was done as sort of a self-manufactured job. Now, I have been saying since I booked this holiday, in fact even since before we booked Tenerife, we were looking at Tenerife and I just happened to Google, is there a Sephora in Tenerife? And they came back, yes, there is a Sephora in Tenerife. It's pretty small, but there is a Sephora. It's at the opposite end of the fucking island. It's in a place called Santa Cruz, which you understand is the capital, and we were obviously in Playa de las Americas, right down at the other end of the island. So we got there and the rep's like, does anyone get anything they want to ask? I'm like, how the fuck did you get to Santa Cruz? She was like, what do you want to go to Santa Cruz for? And we went shopping, and she went, fair point. So she went away and she got us times of buses and which bus to get, and all. This was hilarious because I don't speak Spanish, and I'm like, how do you buy a bus ticket in Spanish? It was funny. It was, to imagine your typical British tourist, that was me and my sister on this fucking bus, oh my god. Sephora is located in a big, massive department store in Santa Cruz. It's called El Corte Inglés, which I believe is a Spanish and Portuguese department store. Not specific to Tenerife, they just happen to have them everywhere and they have to have one in Tenerife. So we decided to go to this shop. It's like, basically it looked like a big, just massive square building. Put in mind of Debenhams or House of Fraser, probably more like Debenhams than Fraser's. So we thought we'll start at the top because there were like 7 floors in this place. We're like, yay, cool. Yeah, most of it was just, you know, like kitchenware, children's clothes, sports gear, stuff that I wasn't gonna bloody buy, come on. We thought we'll go for lunch in here because there was like restaurants and things. There weren't really that many restaurants, the website kind of lied. We found Sephora on the ground floor and I was like, oh. And of course, oh, I just remembered something else that I bought that's not in the handbag. Where's it gone? Talk about that product in a minute. Anyway, I'll do Sephora first, even though it's technically not how it happened. We got to Sephora and it was really, really quite small, but I was just like, this is amazing. Like, there was a Tom Ford stand and I'm just like, Tom Ford makeup right in front of my face, what the fuck? Which, I mean, for here, like, you don't get that really in Glasgow. Maybe you're doing like Fraser's and stuff. I've not really stood in front of Tom Ford, but it's not a place I go very often. I can't really afford Tom Ford, come on, I'm a student. It was just really, really good to see like all the own brand stuff, and it just had all the brands, and it was like, oh, I feel at home. Of course, I had to buy shit, come on. Why? I was not going all the way, I was not making that pilgrimage to Sephora and not buying anything. So, if you've, you know, been following my Instagram, or listen to me chat on YouTube about makeup, you might know I have a bit of an obsession with highlight. Highlight is my go-to product after foundation any day of the week. I love it. Absolutely love it. I just love having a really healthy glow. And I saw this gorgeous, gorgeous one in Sephora. This one was literally just called Natural Glow, but how beautiful is that? It's this gorgeous golden colour, swatches beautifully. Obviously I've not touched this one yet. I've got too good to use syndrome with this stuff, I swear to God. The other thing I bought from Sephora's own collection was a little eyeshadow palette. They had so many eyeshadow palettes, but you know me, I like a neutral palette. So this is called the Palette to Take Away because they had big ones and small ones. This is a Spicy Latte collection. They had latte and they had another coffee one, I can't remember, the mocha maybe, I can't remember. This is what it looks like. It's got a Sephora thing on it, just ignore the mirror, but I think those are absolutely stunning. It's like neutrals, there's a few shimmers in there as well. I just think they're really pretty, really nice. Again, haven't used them yet. You can tell I've been waiting to make this video for a while, can't you? Obviously the brush looks a bit like shit, so I won't use the brush. But it comes with one of these little things, like little organisers to keep it sharp, which is always a good thing. You do not want eyeshadow leaking in your bag. This was really quite cheap actually. I think this was like 12 or 13 euro, something like that. It wasn't expensive at all. Now the last thing I bought from Sephora. Ya bitch got Fenty. Honestly, I saw the Fenty Beauty stand and damn near died. Like, how gorgeous is this packaging? Not even the fucking product. How gorgeous is that? It's stunning. I was in love before I even opened the product. I'm well aware I just showed you a highlight, but you know, here was the other one that I bought. This is the Killawatt Foil Duo. Well, this is the Freestyle Duo. Is that the name of it? I can't remember. Of course I had to go for the one with the most outlandish colours, so that's what the compact looks like. And I went for Sandcastle and Minted Mojito. I do like wearing green highlight. I don't know why, considering my eyes are blue, but how stunning is that? Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I know that Sandcastle looks very similar to the Sephora own brand, but it's Fenty for fuck's sake. How beautiful is that? Like, even the compact is mirrored. It's stunning. I can tell you I will probably hardly ever use this. This is going to be the sort of thing I use on a big night out if I am going ham. I literally came out of that shop that day like just so happy. I'm like, I've made the pilgrimage, I've done it. Before all that, which I forgot to mention then realised I had forgot to put it in the bag, I had to stop off at Kiehl's. Obviously I have lots of Kiehl's products, in fact I've got more in this bag to show you later on. But the problem I had in Tenerife, the weather said it was going to be about 23-24 degrees and reasonably cloudy. Sunny a couple days, but you know, some cloud cover. So I'm like, I'm a bit pale, you know, you guys know me, I'm pale as fuck basically. So I thought, I'll take factor 30 and that'll do me. It did not do me. We arrived on the Friday night, but by Sunday morning I had to go to the pharmacy and buy factor 50. I had to buy factor 50 and I still got fucking sunburn. I don't know whether you get a good factor 50 and a shite factor 50, but I would have thought I had a certain amount of sort of blockage in order to be called factor 50 in the first place. This did not. Well, some bits of me were okay. There are other parts of my body, I'm not going to show you the tan lines, that looked horrific. Like, I still have the tan lines clear as day now and we're almost in August. So, as I discovered with this factor 50 stuff, which is currently cooking in my cupboard somewhere, it wasn't very nice on my face. Most sun creams aren't nice on your face. Let's face it, pardon the pun. I basically decided on holiday, do you know what, I need to buy the sunscreen from Kiehl's. Now, I had a little sample that I took with me on holiday and that did me like 2 days. And I was like, yeah, I really like this. I can wear makeup over it. It feels not too bad. It's not blocking my pores or anything like that. I'll need to pick it up. And then obviously I got sunburnt to hell. So I was like, yeah, I need to get this stuff. So this is the, what's it called? The Kiehl's Ultra Light Daily UV Defense Sunscreen. It's 30ml. I think it's cost me like 41 euro, 47 euro. A significant amount of euro anyway. It's the same in GBP, you know what it's like. This stuff, I love. I am using this every single day because, well, I'm gonna make another video. I keep saying I'm gonna make all these videos that never happen. I'm gonna make a skincare video and I'll explain all the reasons why I'm using this every day. I only need the teeniest little blob that does my full face after my moisturiser, which is also Kiehl's, obviously. But I really like it. Really good investment. was definitely needed on that holiday. Okay, I think that was everything I bought in Tenerife. I'm looking in the bag and I'm pretty sure it was. Plenty of more things to show you though, do not worry. So I mentioned in my last video that I went down to London for the weekend in June to hang out with my friend Steph on her birthday. We had a really good day on the Saturday. We had a picnic in Russell Square Gardens, so much fun, met so many really nice people, had a few drinks that night, got drunk and had to try and get the tube back, that was funny. The next day I went shopping. Because I was in London, why wouldn't I go shopping? I was in London just over a year ago, and on that particular trip I discovered the wonders that were in Westfield London. On this trip, I not only went back to Westfield London and Shepherd's Bush, I also went to Westfield Stratford and Oxford Street, because why the fuck not? I don't actually know where to start. To be fair, I don't think I bought anything in Westfield London. The reason I went to Westfield London after going to Westfield Stratford was because the Stratford Stradivarius was a bit shit. But then I went to the Westfield London one and it wasn't much better. So I literally went right across London to go to Stradivarius. Then I got to Oxford Street and discovered they had one anyway. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is there 3 Stradivariuses? Is that the plural for that? I don't even know. Why is there 3 of them in London and we don't have one in Glasgow? Like, I only discovered this brand in Tenerife because Steph showed me at the Siam Mall and all of a sudden they're everywhere. What the hell? Anyway, so I did buy some things in Westfield Stratford. Let's start off with the one that I probably shouldn't show you much of. I went to Victoria's Secret. To be fair, none of these are particularly offensive or sexual in any way. It was 5 pairs of pants for 25 quid. Why not? They had a massive sale on, but honestly it was worse than a Topshop sale. So I was like, I'm not even getting into that. So I bought different pairs of pants. This is the sort of theme that I went for. I love ones with like the waistbands. In fact, I was talking to my friend Amanda about these not long ago because she posted a picture on Instagram with these sort of pants and I'm like, where did you get them? And she got hers in Primark. But I seen these in Victoria's Secret and I'm like, for 5 quid, I'm having them. I basically got them in purple and I got a grey pair and I've got a little pink pair and there's a thong pair as well. That's the sort of thing that I buy. I like comfy pants. You've got your sexy pants and you've got your comfy pants, and obviously at the moment I'm ranging towards the comfy pants because you don't wear sexy pants for comfort, let me tell you that. One of the things I'm really excited about, VS are finally opening a shop in Glasgow in autumn. Cannot wait. Cannot fucking wait. It's literally right at Buchanan Galleries. It looks massive. I am so excited. Goodbye to all of my wages, like literally RIP my bank balance. Another shop that they have in Westfield Stratford that they don't have pretty much anywhere, I think there's one other shop in the UK, and that is Missguided. Now I'm going to be completely honest here, I am not the biggest fan of Missguided. I have ordered some things from them before and hated them and they went straight back. To be fair, I'm not a massive fan of ordering clothes online anyway, but they really did save my bacon when it came to the Dan and Phil show because I knew exactly what I wanted to wear, which I didn't end up wearing in the end up because that's just fucking typical. But what I needed to go with it was a pair of white platform trainers. It's a sort of look. Basically, I bought one of these pairs of tracksuit bottoms with the poppers, you know, they used to get in the 90s, because I saw them in H&M and I fell in love with them and I'm like, I must have them. So I was going to wear them in a little belly top and then I thought, nah, I might look a bit strange at a Dan and Phil meet and greet with a bunch of 12-year-olds dressed like that, so I pied that idea. But regardless, I still needed the white platform trainers, and Missguided saved my bacon for about 18 quid. I was so happy. So since then, I really like them. Plus, they're styling Love Island and I'm obsessed with Love Island just now, so. I picked up 2 things from them. The first one was this little top. Yes, it's a crop. Every top I own is a crop. This is actually from the petite range, I believe, so it's got the right shoulder to boob ratio, which I believe I spoke about in my last vlog. I can't remember if I edited that part out. Basically, because I'm 5'3", I find that lots of tops, the straps are too big on me. It's as though like from here to your shoulder, apparently tall people have a bigger ratio there. It's weird, I don't get it. But yeah, loads of tops, they look stupid on me as though they're too big, and if I pull them down you can just see half my underwear. It's not a good look. So this is petite range. I think it cost me 10 quid. It was an actual bargain. Really comfy, good material, it's going to wash really well. Love it. And the other thing I bought, I had to get more hair hoops. Right, I have rose gold earrings from Accessorize. I've had them for a little while and they're starting to look a bit minging, so I had to buy new ones. These ones are not rose gold, these ones are actual, well, I say they're actual gold, they're gold coloured, but they're actually flat at the bottom, so they're sort of thicker and flatter, whereas they're sort of more round and not flat. at the top. My vocabulary's just gone out the window. These were only £4, which I really, really like. They're pretty heavy, as I've discovered. They don't feel that heavy holding them. Seeing your ears, I was going to wear them 2 days in a row. I was like, nah, I can't, my ears are sore. I don't wear earrings that often, to be fair, but I really, really like these. I would totally buy earrings from Missguided again. I didn't even know they sold jewellery, but their shop in Westfield Stratford is amazing. I've said to Steph, we are going back to Westfield and I'm taking you to Missguided because she's obsessed with them. Okay, so that was what I bought in Westfield. What else did I buy? Oh, yeah, this jumper. I went to Pull & Bear on Oxford Street. I had a look in the one, in both Westfields. I saw this jumper in Tenerife actually, and I was like, I'm not buying a fucking hoodie in Tenerife where it was like 28-degree heat. That would just be stupid. So I didn't buy it. But then I saw it in the one in Oxford Street, and I love Pull & Bear hoodies. I think they're really, really comfy. They wash pretty well. I must have had about 5-6 of them by now. This one is cropped. I'm not going to stand up because my jeans are sitting a bit low at the moment. This is a cropped hoodie. It's kind of like really quite baggy. If you pull it up, obviously the sleeves are a bit short, so it's kind of more like a comfy one. It's really good. The hood's really heavy on it as well, but it says on it, what does it say? Pacific Republic. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a sub-brand. I don't know, but really, really like it. I love the colour. It's a really unusual colour for me, but I just love comfy loungewear. You know me, I ain't glam. I like my hoodies and my tracksuit bottoms for lounging around the house. I'm pretty low maintenance, to be honest. But this cost me about 20 quid, I think. Pull & Bear stuff was really reasonable and I really, really like them. It's another shop they need to have in Glasgow. The nearest one they've got to me is Liverpool, and I haven't been to Liverpool in like 5 years, so. Open a shop! Okay, I think we're on the home straight now. I think we've got to, yeah. We're at duty free at, where did I fly back from? Gatwick. Did I fly back from Gatwick? Yes, Gatwick duty free. Sorry, I was in London twice in the space of like 2 weeks, and once I flew to Gatwick and once I flew to Stansted, and I never ever fly to Gatwick, and I got myself totally confused where the fuck I was flying from. But yeah, so Gatwick duty free was really, really good. I basically went through it and then I went back and went through it again. What happened was, I was wandering through and I got to Kiehl's. We're back at Kiehl's yet again. I can't do a haul without going to Kiehl's, I swear to God. I mentioned them in various favourite videos and things. I use their Daily Reviving Concentrate, which smells like oranges, it's beautiful, and their Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I use one in the morning and use one at night, depending what other skincare products I'm using and what makeup I'm using, etc. that day. These bottles are about 37 quid each, I think, for about 30ml. You can get bigger ones, but these are about 37 quid each. Or you can buy the two together and get a discount. Now I did that the last time I bought the two of them. I think I was about 70 quid the last time for the two of them. This time I got the two of them for 60 quid. I didn't just buy them for shits and gigs, I'm genuinely running out of both. This is the Kiehl's Day to Night Duo. Hopefully the lights aren't reflecting too much on that plastic. But you've got your Daily Reviving Concentrate and your Midnight Recovery Concentrate. It says lots of things on the back, which I think I covered when I first bought them. But the two of them for 60 quid. Those bottles that I've got have literally lasted me like a year. That's an investment right there. I was so happy when I seen it, so I bought them. But then I saw a perfume that my sister was eyeing up in Tenerife. It was the Jimmy Choo Blossom limited edition version, which you can't really get in a lot of shops here. So I came through duty free, paid for this, phoned my sister and was like, do you want me to get you this perfume? And she was like, oh fuck yeah, that'd be great. So I went back through and got that for her. And while I was there, I was like, I'm going to get a perfume for myself as well. Basically, I know what I like. And I know that I like this one, so I bought this one. I got Loverdose Tattoo. It is my favourite perfume in the entire world. I bought 75ml, which is pretty big. Can't remember how much it was. It was the only Loverdose perfume that wasn't discounted. Fucking typical. In addition to that, we had a Skinny Dip there, so I bought myself a new phone case because Skinny Dip have the best phone cases in the world. And I also got myself a Skinny Dip handbag. This retails for 35 quid normally. It was 20 quid on duty free and it was discounted to 14 quid. I was like, shut up. It's a really, really good bag. It has got a little clip at the front, if I can get it open. Rose gold. And then it's got plenty of space inside with a couple of pockets. Absolutely love it. Okay, my battery's about to die, so I am gonna go. Thank you so much for watching this haul. Let me know which product was your favourite, if you get any recommendations for things for me to try. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye guys!